Well, Dave, just Yoshinobu, how impressive was he today?
He was fantastic. It seemed like I think he had all of his pitches working tonight. It seemed like he did a much better job getting ahead of hitters. Whether that situational inning with a couple of strikeouts early, but he seemed like he got better as the game went on, which is a good sign. And we needed 7 innings, and just overall outstanding.
Dalton was saying that after the first inning, they kind of had to change the game plan. When we talk about just him evolving as a play caller, how have you seen him do just that?
Dalton's been great. I think that he's always going to be frustrated with his hitting, but I really believe that his fingers, the receiving, his relationship with the pitchers is continuing to build and get stronger. And I just thought he sequenced and was able to kind of pivot a little bit, like you mentioned, with the game plan, and just kind of reading and reacting from what the hitters are telling you. And that's something that typically young catchers just don't have that ability.
There's like a month there where Yoshi's numbers or just performances were a little more uneven. This last month has been really good. Like, what have you seen change here the last couple of times out, and how impressive has that been to you, how he's been able to adjust in the middle of the year and get back to kind of where he was at the start?
Well, it's great. I think that he's in a good spot physically. I think the curveball's come into play. He's been consistent with that. I think the last couple he's gotten strike one. When he needs to make a pitch, the split's been there. Like I said, using the curveball to get back in accounts, and the strikeout when he needs it. But yeah, it's good to see him get back. When he was kind of middling for a bit there, and get back to being the dominant pitcher that we know he can be. And even for me tonight, I thought there was still more in there if we needed, but felt good going to Vesia right there, and he'll pitch on Sunday. It'll be a day game. It'll be hot. So, get him to the century mark tonight, and, he'll be ready to go again on Sunday.
With all you guys have gone through pitching-wise this year, to have him pitching like he is, and know, like, you're going to have Tyler and then Show and then Blake coming back too, like, how good are you feeling about where the group is at right now with the rotation?
Yeah, we feel good. We feel really good. Kind of trying to stabilize some things in the pen. But I think with the starters, getting guys back, with what Tyler's done so far, we got him going tomorrow, so that's encouraging. But, even Blake tonight, I thought there were some near misses. So he's frustrated, I'm sure, because he wants to be perfect. But I still thought the stuff was good. And for me, right there, I just didn't want to extend him too much in his first outing back, given the adrenaline, the emotion, things like that. So it was good to see Jack come in and do a nice job to get that last hitter.
Can you talk about the offense getting more consistent? How much is it going to sort of depend on, like, Mookie, Shohei, and Teo, and guys at the top of the order kind of setting the table?
Well, it's, the offense is predicated on those guys and revolves around those guys. I did like the way early on in the game Shohei got the guy over to third base, got Mookie over to third base, and Teo drove him in and still shortening up his swing to make a productive out. But yeah, Shohei's double was big to kind of give us a little breather. But Mookie showing some life was good. But yeah, it's all predicated on those guys being good. I mean, that's kind of why they're on the roster.
Is a game like this, for the most part, kind of closer to the more tightened-up play that you've been wanting to see this past couple of weeks and hadn't been?
Yeah, it is. It is. I think that it wasn't perfect, but I still felt, Teo fighting that at bat to get a base hit, a slider down below. I still think Andy's still swinging the bat well. And yeah, to not have Will in the lineup tonight, to still put some runs across was good. But I think, yeah, overall, it's kind of what I envision from our ball club. And, Miggy Rowe's been playing really good baseball, so that's been fun to watch, the defensive side. And, Mookie doing his thing now, and obviously he's playing great shortstop. So, in totality, quality ball game.
How much of a concern is Edmonds' ankle right
Yeah,
now?
it's day-to-day. I couldn't play defense tonight, so there was an at-bat in the middle of the game where, under normal circumstances, I would have hit him for Kim with the bases loaded with one out, but he just couldn't play defense tonight. So trying to protect him for the short and the long term. So I'm waiting on word from the training staff if he can play tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll see. But obviously, if I couldn't hit him tonight, for him to not be able to play 3 innings of defense, isn't a great feeling.
Is Freeland going to be here as insurance for him, or is he?
Alex is coming, and we'll see. He's going to come, and we'll see. What direction we go. With who, but it's not a certainty. But he is en route.
Is Hyeseoung Kim, I guess, kind of a part of that conversation,
He
just
is.
with the shoulder?
He is. Yeah, Hyeseoung is part of that as well. He's fighting it. Will never admit it, but you can just see offensively with the bat, he's just not himself right now. So we're just kind of trying to figure out, if one of those guys, if we do need to make a move with one of those guys.
How do you walk the line between like playable and it being valuable just to put one of them on the IL and make sure that they're all the way?
That's the thing, that it is a blurred line. The players obviously feel that they're not hurt where they can play and post, which is great. But, the line of, are you still hurting the team, hurting yourself? That's the thing that the organization, the training staff, we got to make that decision.